We are beautiful within, and that's what really allows us to just glow. And the reason why you can glow is simply by not matching energy. And that's what I want to talk to y'all about. Never match energy. When others go low, we go high. We cannot stoop to anybody's level, because why we getting dirty? Okay, we not about to roll in the dirt with no fool. You have to let a clown entertain you instead of joining the circus with them. Because a lot of times people want to pull you in their vortex, pull you in their energy field. And if you allow yourself to match that energy of negativity, because you allowing your ego to steer you in that direction, you gonna end up playing yourself, sweetheart. You gonna end up playing yourself, sweetheart. Playing yourself. And like we said before, this is a game of life. So you play it or get played. You either be the pimp or you be the prostitute out here. Either or. It's either or. Are you working for yourself or are you working against yourself? Are you betraying yourself or are you staying loyal to yourself? Which one is it? Which one is it? A lot of times people are 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They much rather betray themselves, commit self-harm to themselves, just for some type of validation from this exterior world. This world is not supposed to make you happy. You're not supposed to be so attached to this world and the opinions of others. You have to be okay with you. You have to be solid in your own energy, baby. Because if not, you're going to match other people's. And people are vibrating very low. Very low. Why you want to get low when you can stand tall? Talk about it. Talk about it. Jazz, don't exhaust energy trying to match someone else's energy. That's just the ego trying to prove. I do not try to be the bigger person. I try to be the better person. I want to be better. I'm not going to just settle for just being the bigger person, because, you know, it's not going to always pan out. How about me being the better person? I am better to myself. And that means when you're better to yourself, you're living righteous for yourself. You are taking responsibility for yourself. You are catering to your own emotions. So that means you are emotionally regulating properly. No one can steer you off your track, because you are solid and you making the most conscious decisions for yourself. A lot of times people don't critically think, okay? That is a lost art in today's society. Motherfuckers do not be thinking. They don't know how to think. So a lot of times people are not in the present moment, because if you're in the present moment, you're going to think long term regardless. You're going to think longevity regardless, because you understand each action that you make will have a consequence for it. So it can be good or bad, happy or sad. It all depends on the choice that you choose to make. And a lot of times people do not choose their highest self. They choose their flesh. They choose their lower self. They choose pleasure instead of making themselves a priority. They choose temporary pleasure as some sort of temporary happiness for that temporary moment that's going to lead them down a pathway of consequences, of karma, because they wanted to bust a quick nut for their flesh. That's what they wanted to do real quick, or they wanted to do something risky. They wanted to do something that will stroke the ego, boost the ego, instead of choosing something that is calm, choosing something peaceful, choosing their highest self. Your highest self always wants you to do what's best for you. Your highest self always wants you to choose the most easiest route for yourself. This is your highest self. But if you allow your lower self to take a toll on you, you're going to be a slave to your flesh, sugar. You a slave to your flesh. So you have no control over yourself. So now you're letting this world control you because you a slave to your flesh. How about that? How about that? Get it sexy. Get it sexy.